All right, folks, there's no need to memorize useless information. That is useless information, will do you no good, okay? People always ask me, with a B-minus average, Victor, how did you become president of sales and marketing for a Fortune 500 company? How did you become president for a $420 million company? How did you become CEO of a high-tech company? Well, I am here today to share with you my recipe for success. 3 things I need you to do to be successful. Now, I don't usually share this information with just anybody, but I will share it with you for one solid reason. Listen carefully, because here it comes. I love you. Okay, some of you felt the love, some of you like, I didn't feel that at all. That's the only reason. And if you didn't get it that way, here's a sign language for it. I love you. There you go. All right. So, 3 rules to success. You follow these 3 rules, you will be successful. Rule number 1, you gotta ask. In life, you gotta ask for what you want. Now, I've been married 23 years. 4 different women, add up the years, doesn't matter. That was a joke. Women always give me the dagger look. That wasn't funny, Victor, that wasn't funny. 1 wife, 23 years. So when I first met my wife, I remember we're driving, right? We're driving. And all of a sudden, she looks over and she goes, "Are you hungry?" She asked me. So I'm driving, I look over and I go, "No." And I keep driving. Yeah, some of you got it already. All of a sudden, I feel heat right here. It's like laser heat. And I look over and it's my wife looking at me like she wants to kill me. And I said, "What happened?" She goes, "Nothing." 2 hours, this woman would not speak to me. Finally, she starts saying something to me. I go, "What's wrong?" She goes, "Well, I asked you if you were hungry." I said, "I told you no." She goes, "Yeah, but you didn't ask me." And then I said, "Why didn't you ask?" You know what she said? "You should have known." All right, rule number 1, you cannot assume people know what you want. You have to what? Ask. Rule number 2, you got to know how to ask. So we're living in Miami at the time. Don't judge me. And I bought this new car and I pulled into the gas station. The credit card machine wasn't working. So I go inside. 2 people in line already. I stand number 3. So I'm standing there waiting my turn. All of a sudden I hear a young voice off to the right saying, "Hey, mister, is that your car?" And I look over in the corner. There's a young man about 13 years old sitting on a plastic tub in the corner right there inside the gas station. I'm looking at him like, "What are you doing there?" And he repeated again, "Mister, is that your car?" I said, "Yeah." Now, I'm not in the mood to talk. I'm trying to get out of there, right? So my attention's right back to the cashier. And he goes, "Why'd you choose white?" And I look at him like, "I don't know, it hides the dirt better." You know. And then he says, again, I'm trying to ignore the kid and not have a conversation. He goes, "Well, how many miles do you have on it?" I'm like, "What is with this kid?" He just keeps asking questions. And you know how you try to look for a way to get out of a conversation? Finally, he says something like this. He goes, "One day I hope to have a car just like that." At that very moment, I saw my opportunity to get out of this conversation. I responded by saying, "If you work hard enough, one day you will." Thinking that would end that conversation. Without missing a beat, the young man says, "Sir, that's exactly why I'm here." Stands up, lifts the plastic tub. Underneath the tub were boxes of chocolates. He goes, "Sir, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm selling these boxes of chocolate, and I was wondering if you'd like to buy a box." I mean, what a sales pitch. What do you say to that? Yes or no? No! That's what I said. I know, you're so mean, Victor. I said, "No." Without missing a beat, the kid said, "I understand that, sir, but if you're not going to buy a box, would you at least buy 1 bar?" So I bought 2 bars. I got 2 kids. But it wasn't until I got home, pulled into my driveway, I realized I got suckered by a 13-year-old. Because that kid understood one good rule. In life, never ask for what you want, always ask for more than what you want so you'll get what you want. See, the first request is called a bogus request. That's not what he really wanted. The second request was the bar of chocolate. That's called the target request. In life, never ask for what you want, always ask for more than what you want so you'll get what you want. One day, you're going to have a job, and I hope real soon. One day, you're going to ask for that raise. You're going to want a 3% raise. Do you ask for a 3% raise? No, you ask for more than what you want so you'll get what you want. My wife has figured this out. Oh, yeah. One day I get home. My wife says, "We're going on vacation." Notice, 23 years later, she went from asking to demanding. It happens. So we get home and she says, "We're going on vacation." I said, "Where are we going?"
She goes, I would like to go on a trip to the Mediterranean. I said, how much? She says, $4,000. I said, for all four of us? She goes, no, per person. I said, I said, there is no way I'm paying $16,000 to go on a trip without missing the beach. She said, well, if you don't want to do that cruise, there's a cruise to the Mediterranean, $1,000. How about that? I go, yeah, fine. But it wasn't until I walked away that I realized I got suckered by my wife. Because she understood in life, never ask for what you want, ask for more than what you want so you'll get what you want. You guys with me? All right. Rule number 3. This is the big one. Big one.